First hard frost last night. Got down to -4. The entire landscape is white to frost. So that is good. That brings the season to an end. Boy, we are late too. First week of October here. First frost. Actually kind of a treat. So I come to this yard because I have a pesky skunk knocking these pails off. Set the trap, just come here to see if I'd caught the damn thing. No luck, except I had one phantom pail. See, the skunk will go and pull these lids out. And then when the bees go in and get covered in syrup, it'll stick its head in there or its paw and pull out a nice tasty little sugary treat. Because sometimes they get their head stuck in here. So I think that's maybe what happened. There might be a dead skunk somewhere with a pail over its head. I've searched the area and I can't find it. So who knows how far it's gone. Poor little thing. Serves it right. So while I was here, I had my bee suit. I figured out, hell, might as well pull the strips in this yard just to help Carrie get 1 yard ahead. This yard is completely empty in pails, and well, look what I'm looking at here. I'm not going to crack the bottoms, but I'll just open up the top. Boxes of bees. So I'm going to have her come through and give them another half pail before I bring them in. So many bees. These colonies are fairly heavy, so they're probably okay. I haven't weighed them yet. But just looking at the way they're storing their honey, they're starting to pull it up on top of the top bars, which is telling me they're plugged out. And that is good. Oh, girls. Don't have any smoke. But a little bit more, just because they're so full. A little bit more. And then I'll have some insurance going into April. Boxes of bees. Oh, girls. Settle down. That's going to help me rest a little bit easier this winter. Going into winter strong. It was about this time of year last year I started seeing the issue with varroa mite. And look at this. I mean, my clusters were starting to disappear last October. This year, boxes of bees. So nice. So some of this is a follow through of all the attention I put into them late August after we pulled the honey boxes off. We went through and I didn't spare anything this year. Just in the wake of last spring's complete disappointment. And we worked so hard to build them up, to get them up to strength in July for the honey flow, to be able to capture some of that crop. As we left the flow, I was like, I need to get these colonies through winter. So I threw everything at them. Dropped in strips so I wouldn't have any surprises. These strips are working for me this year. There is no doubt about that. I'm not shaking any mites. So tell me the explanation around that. Right now I don't care because there's no mites down in there. I gave them a dusting of oxytetracycline just to help manage any possible infection of EFB, because I was seeing EFB within my stock. And the studies say that when you see an infected colony within the yard, the entire yard has a low level infection of it. So I had to act on that. We went around 3 rounds of the dust and I haven't seen it since. So I've seen direct response from that. I gave him a shot of fumagillin right off the mark. If there was any lingering nosema within my colonies, then I was hoping that that shot of Nosema would knock those counts down. Then I followed up with 4 to 5 pounds of protein patty to focus on building that nest. We really dried out this summer, and for the most part, generally we lose our access to that natural pollen because all we have is fields, right, really, and just some little bit of bush around the edges. So I really focus on my protein feeding. This season we had just a trickle of flow coming in, and a trickle of flow with a trickle of pollen. And that pollen I used to provide all those essential natural nutrients that I can't replicate. I need that natural substance coming in to be able to rear these big nests, but I didn't have a lot of it coming in to be able to rear monster nests. So I complemented that pollen coming in with a ton of protein patty. Global patties mixed with that rocket fuel. And I mean, I'm telling you, all day long, baby.